Hi everyone, this is a different kind of problem where you're looking at calculation of trend percentage when a different information is given to you guys. There is no information regarding base year is given, and the question is bit different where sales is given, cost of goods sold is given, operating expenses is given, administrative expenses is given, and financial expenses is given. So in this problem the base year is not given. So what you have to do is, the first thing is you have to identify the base year. So normally there are 3 years in this problem: 2011, 12 and 13. So the least year or the first year given here, it is 2011. So this will be your base year. So you have to consider this as the base year when the information regarding base year is not given. So we'll move into the calculation part. Comparative trend analysis statement. Base year is 2011 as we have identified, and the formula will be current year amount divided by base year amount into 100. We have to do a little bit of additional calculation in this problem before going into trend percentage. So sales, I have entered whatever is given in the question. Next, from sales, what should be done is, if you remember in previous chapters we have done this kind of problems where we were finding operating profit and net profit for the organization. From sales you'll be deducting less cost of goods sold. So that means you get gross profit of 3 lakh here, 3 lakh here and 6 lakh here. So that means you get a gross profit of 3 lakh, 3 lakh and 4 lakh. So I'll just highlight this one. Next I have to move to operating profit. To calculate operating profit I have to deduct operating expenses and administrative expenses. So I get 1 lakh 50 and 190 and 1 lakh 20. So next I'll just highlight them. From operating profit you have to deduct of financial expenses to arrive at net profit. So that is, I have a net profit 1,20,000, and here it will be 50,000, here it will be 1 lakh. Okay, so this is the net profit. Once this calculation is done, we can move to trend percentage calculation. So for all the cases, when it is a base year, your base year is 2011, that means in all the cases your trend percentage or base year percentage will not be any other amount apart from 100. So you'll be putting 100 in all the columns here. So it is 100. Next we'll move to 2012. The current year amount, it is 8 lakh divided by base year amount, it is 6 lakh into 100. You get a percentage of 133.33. that is 6 lakh 8 lakh divided by 6 lakh, you get 133.33. so that is for 2012. And next for 2000, that is 2012, we'll do it for cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, it will be 5 lakh divided by 3 lakh into 100. So you get a percentage of 166.67. Next for gross profit, base year also it is 3 lakh and here also it is 3 lakh. So that means it remains at 100%. There is no change in the profit. Next, operating expenses. For operating expenses it is 1 lakh, base year it is 1 lakh, current year it is 1,50,000. 1,50,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100. You get a percentage of 150. Next it is administrative expenses. For administrative expenses, if you see, base year it is 50,000 and for current year it is 60,000. that is 60,000 divided by 50,000 into 100. You get a percentage of 120. Next one, it is operating profit. I think your operating profit has come down in this problem. Base year it is 1,50,000 and current year it is 90,000. So it is 90,000 divided by 1,50,000. 1,50,000 into 100, you get a percentage of 60 in this case. Next, financial expenses. You have to do it for financial expenses. The financial expenses, it is current year, it is 40,000 divided by 30,000. 30,000 into 100, so that is 40,000 divided by 30,000 into 100. You get a percentage of 133.33. Okay, so that is for next. For our net profit, your net profit has come down in the current year, that is 2012, 50,000 divided by 1,20,000 into 100. You get a percentage of 41.66. that is for net profit. So this is how the calculation is done for 2012. The similar formula will be applied for 2013, that is 10 lakh divided by 6 lakh into 100. So that is, you get 166.67. that is, I am not doing the calculation part here. Hope you are aware with the calculation. Next, for cost of goods sold, it is, if you see cost of goods sold, base year it is 3 lakh, current year it is 6 lakh. It is increased. 6 lakh divided by 3 lakh into 100, you get a amount of percentage of 200. Next, for here you get it is here it is operating gross profit is 4 lakh, here it is 3 lakh, so that means it is increased by 133.33. so if you do the calculation, you get it 4 lakh divided by 3 lakh into 100. Next, operating expenses. For operating expenses, it is 1 lakh over here and 2 lakh over here, that is 2 lakh divided by 1 lakh into 100. So it is increased by 200 percentage. Next, same thing is applicable to administrative expenses. 80,000 divided by 50,000 into 100, it is increased by 160 percentage. Next, operating profit, it is 1,50,000 in the base year, it is only 1,20,000, so it is 1,20,000 divided by 1,50,000, you get 80 percentage over here. Next, financial expenses. 30,000 is there in the base year, it is reduced to 20,000, so that means it has come down, so the percentage will be 66.67 percentage. The last one, it is a net profit. Your net profit, it is 1,20,000 in the base year, so you have to do it as 1 lakh divided by 1,20,000 into 100. You get a percentage of 83. You get a percentage of 83.33. so only thing is calculation of a trend percentage is similar. Only the thing is, you have to do a little bit of additional calculation. You have to find out gross profit in this problem, operating profit and net profit. To calculate gross profit, it is sales minus cost of goods sold. You get gross profit. From gross profit, you will be deducting operating expenses and financial expenses, and you get operating profit. Once you get operating profit, you will be deducting financial expenses to arrive at net profit. Once this is done, this calculation is similar like the previous problems. Thank you.